I make $5,000 a month. I want to make more. Okay, maybe you should probably check off a few more boxes before you start investing in some ads.
I don't think there's ever a box to check. I mean, if you have a good product and you can sell that product, meaning you've sold it before, I think that's kind of the foundation baseline. Outside of that, I don't think there's really anything else that you need.
So then I'm coming to you. I am we'll just say a fitness coach.
Yep.
And hey, dude, nice to meet you. Cool. So who do you help? I help the dad that's just starting out. He got a little bit lost.
Yep.
Not really sure where to go. I also help the bodybuilder that's getting ready to get on stage.
Okay.
I also help the athlete that's trying to go pro and all these other people.
Okay.
Who do I do I just start throwing ads out?
I mean, first off, I'd tell you don't do that. I would tell you to help one person, so very niche specific. Obviously social media is enormous, and if your message is attracting anybody and everybody, it attracts nobody. So you obviously have to figure out who is your specific demographic and how do you talk to them in a way that it feels a direct call out to who they are. So again, for the dad example, maybe you could talk about what it's like to be a dad, be a parent, be a husband, work a 9 to 5. What does it actually look like? And if you can speak to them about your own journey, that's going to really connect more than, just generalized message.
Yeah. Okay. So now we've been talking about ads, pay ads, running ads for this and that.
Yep.
What the hell platform are we running ads? And do I go to the ad store?
Yep.
Where do I get these ads?
No, that's a good
Keep
question.
talking about it. Where's step one?
Yeah. So what we're seeing right now, Instagram is predominantly the main platform that we see do well. We're also seeing Instagram kind of being used as a social media business card. So, people are going to see the ad, then they're going to kind of look at your Instagram. People are humans, and they're just going to kind of get an impression of do I like this person or not? And then they're going to buy. Obviously, there's Google and YouTube and all these other things, but we try to have everybody focus on one social media platform where we usually see the best return, and right now that's Instagram. And there's a lot of ways to run ads. You could do a simple boosted posts or, DM ads or call ads. I mean, there's a bunch of things. It really depends on where you're at in the business.
Yeah, that brings up another question because, again, we keep saying that the term ads. So what does an ad look like we'll bring it back to the fitness coach. Is it somebody that's on camera, on screen, talking to the 40-year-old dad? Can it be in writing?
Yep.
So it's essentially going to fit that. I'm just going to say business owner.
Yeah. So actually, Meta made some huge updates last month. There was something called Andromeda, which was this huge updates that it did. All the targeting and interest groups that everybody's trying to do. Meta's pretty smart now with AI. So essentially, it wants a lot of diversification. So some videos, some statics, some B-roll. I mean, you essentially want to give it as much opportunities as possible to find the right person. There's not necessarily one type of ad that's working better than another. We want to give the platform as much diversification because each person consumes content very differently. So I might see a video of yours, but I'm not listening, but I might see a static image with some text on it, and I might click on that. So it really depends on the type of buyer.
Got it.
Yeah.
So what about let's say a clinician, somebody that's they own an HRT clinic.
Yep.
For that person, would it make any sense to hey, Will, dude, you're super jacked. Do you want to run an ad for me? Can I pay you as a quote influencer, or is that sort of barking up the wrong tree?
Yes and no. I mean, we definitely see a lot of people doing what's called UGC content, right? Yeah, if you're familiar. And that can work. I think it works well if you are that person. The one thing you got to be careful about is if I'm too jacked, I might not resonate with you. On the other side, let's say I'm a guy and I go after moms, I could probably do better with an ad of a mom in my ad than it be me versus a jack guy, right?
For somebody that is currently crushing it on social media, they're bro, I already have X amount of followers on Instagram, we're doing just fine. For that person, again, do you have to hey, don't worry, it's not a shot to your ego if you put money behind something. How do you convince somebody hey, this is just going to make things better?
I mean, it depends. Some people are happy where they're at, you know? I mean, some people just want to make more money. But here's the truth is likes and engagement and followers doesn't always equate to money. You know, I talk to coaches that have hundreds of thousands of followers who don't make that much money. And because the content that they were creating went viral, but it attracted the wrong type of people that were never going to buy from that. So you got to be careful that you don't equate likes to actually dollars. And for a lot of people, it's like, why wouldn't you? You don't have to spend a ton of money, but like it's free money, and it's going to grow your brand and grow your awareness and get you clients. Because social media, do you really want to post content 24/7 and that for your life? Like, could you imagine every day you're like, oh no, I got to make another video, another piece of content, I got to go film again, I got to like. It's pretty exhausting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So let's go to the flip side of that person that is posting every few seconds just to stay afloat. Because I have seen certain ads, right? They catch my attention and I'm like, let me see what this company is about. Yeah. And I go to their page and it's literally just like an Instagram account to run ads on Instagram. Yep. Is there can you overdo ads?
I don't think you can necessarily overdo ads. You can overdo the message, meaning that I don't want to say this, advertising fatigue. Like, I've just seen the same message that it just doesn't do it for me anymore. So I definitely think creativity needs to be at the forefront.
Got it.
Yeah.
So again, kind of like along kind of like the same lines there, like, when it comes to like where you're at in your business, is it literally just I make $5,000 a month, I want to make more? Or do you think there's a certain threshold where you're like, hey, maybe you should probably check off a few more boxes before you start investing in some ads?
I don't think there's ever a box to check. I mean, if you have a good product and you can sell that product, meaning you've sold it before, I think that's kind of the foundation baseline. Outside of that, I don't think there's really anything else that you need.
Mm-hmm. Kind of along the lines of like, can you spend too much or can you overdo ads? Can you overdo the specificity of that target, right? Because again, I'm like, hey, 40-year-old
like Asian desk workers, who live in, Canada. Like, it's sometimes clients that are doing $100,000 a month with that niche. So I think the more niche you are, the better it's going to do. Okay. And you got to be real. There's billions of people in the world. So it's like, unless you're going out, you got to be very specific to not attract enough people.
Got it. Okay, cool. So again, these are like some of the fears I have. Yep. Right? I'm trying to I don't even know. But that makes sense though, because I don't want to go too far. But you're saying you basically can't because you're going to accidentally find the perfect client.
Yeah, right. Oh no, somebody that was your ideal client found you. That's a firefighter that's retired that wants to pay you money.
Yeah. I guess with giving as much information as you're comfortable with, what were some of the biggest wins you've gotten for people?
I took a client that was doing $5,000 a month, and in 6 months got him to $600,000.
Oh my God.
We have a bunch of people in our community right now that are doing $200,000 to $300,000 a month. So our business predominantly focuses on clients that want to scale to or past 7 figures. So it's not kind of like your beginner level. It's more people that are established, and most of the people in there are doing $1 million or a couple million.